The world is trying to weaken you. Don't let it. Listen up. The world doesn't want you to be strong. It doesn't want you to be powerful. It wants you weak, distracted, and obedient. That's the game. That's the matrix. And most men, they fall for it. They sit around wasting time scrolling through their phones, eating garbage, and wondering why they feel like losers. Let me tell you, something masculinity isn't given. It's earned every single day through struggle, discipline, and pain. If you wake up without a purpose, without a mission, you're already losing. Life is war, and if you're not fighting, you're getting destroyed. You need to fix your body. A strong man is a respected man. Hit the gym, train like your life depends on it, because one day it might. You need to fix your mind read, learn, sharpen yourself like a weapon. Most men are mentally weak because they refuse to challenge themselves. They avoid pain, and that's exactly why they fail. And then there's money. You need it. Not because it's about luxury, but because it buys you freedom. Freedom to live on your own terms. Freedom from the system that wants to trap you in a 9 to -5, watching Netflix, playing video games, and getting fat. Every single day, you have two choices. Be average or be exceptional. The weak will find excuses. The strong, they find solutions. Masculinity is about dominating your own life, becoming the man you were born to be. And that starts right now. So, are you going to take control, or are you just another pawn in someone else's game? The choice is yours. Let me tell you something. Nobody is coming to save you. No one cares about your excuses, your struggles, or your feelings. The world only respects results. If you're weak, broke, or out of shape, that's on you. You chose comfort over discipline. You chose laziness over ambition, and now you're living with the consequences. But here's the good news: you can change. You can become a warrior. And that starts with one thing: self-respect. How do you expect the world to respect you when you don't even respect yourself? When you wake up late, eat garbage, and waste hours doing nothing. A real man takes accountability. A real man builds himself every single day. Fix your mind. The biggest battle is in your head. You've been lied to, told to take it easy, be patient, and things will work out. That's nonsense. Nothing works out unless you make it happen. If your mind is weak, your life will be weak. You must train your thoughts like you train your body, control them, sharpen them, dominate them, read books, learn new skills, cut out negativity, stop entertaining weak thoughts and weak people. Fix your body. Look at the strongest men in history. They didn't sit around eating junk food and complaining. They were warriors built for battle, both physically and mentally. If you're fat, weak, or unfit, you're already losing. Your body is a reflection of your discipline. Get in the gym, train every day. Not just to look good, but to be ready for whatever life throws at you. A weak man is a liability. A strong man is unstoppable. Fix your wallet. Listen, money isn't everything, but it gives you power, freedom, and choice. You can't be the man in charge if you're living paycheck to paycheck, begging for scraps. Rich men make the rules. Poor men follow them. Get out of the system. Find a way to make money on your terms. Hustle. Build something. Stop living like a slave and start living like a king. Fix your circle. Your friends are either pulling you up or dragging you down. There's no in between. If your circle is full of losers, guess what? You're the next loser. Cut off the weak. Surround yourself with killer winners. People who push you, challenge you, and make you better. If you're the smartest or strongest guy in the room, you're in the wrong room. Masculinity isn't about acting tough. It's about being tough, handling business, taking responsibility, leading, protecting, winning. The world respects a man who commands his life. If you're waiting for motivation, you've already lost. Winners don't need motivation, they need discipline. So, are you going to wake up and take control? Or are you going to sit there scrolling, complaining, and waiting for someone to save you? The choice is yours. Let me tell you the truth: most men will never make it. They will stay weak, broke, and invisible. They will wake up every morning, do the same meaningless routine, and wonder why their lives never change. You know why? Because they are too scared to step up, too comfortable in their mediocrity. But you have a choice. Right now, in this moment, you can decide to separate yourself from the masses. You can decide to become the kind of man people admire, respect, and fear. But it won't be easy. Nothing great ever is. The price of greatness. Most men want success, but they don't want to pay the price. They want to be rich, but won't work harder than the guy next to them. They want to be strong, but avoid the gym because it's too hard. They want respect, but spend their time begging for validation instead of earning it. That's why they lose. That's why they stay stuck. Greatness comes at a cost. You will suffer. You will be tested. You will have days when you feel like giving up. But the difference between winners and losers is that winners don't quit. They push through pain, through setbacks, through failure, because they know the struggle is what builds them. The power of discipline. Discipline is what separates men from boys. Boys do what feels good. Men do what must be done. You think I feel like working every day, training, learning? Number. But I do it anyway because I'm a man. And that's what men do. The gym, the grind, the late nights, the sacrifices are the things that build a warrior. Not cheap dopamine hits, not instant gratification. Every single day, you have the chance to choose discipline over weakness, to train instead of scrolling, to hustle instead of wasting time, to dominate instead of obeying. Why weak men will always lose. Look around. Weak men are everywhere, depressed, out of shape, addicted to distractions. Society encourages weakness because weak men are easy to control. They follow the rules. They never question anything. They accept an average life. And the worst part? They blame everyone but themselves. It's not my fault. Yes, it is. Life is unfair. No one cares. I don't have opportunities. Then create them. Weakness is a choice. You can choose to accept it, or you can fight against it every single day. And if you choose to fight, you will win. Because the truth is, most men are so soft, so lazy, that even the smallest amount of effort puts you ahead of them. Becoming the man you were born to be, the world doesn't owe you anything. Respect, earn it, money, make it, strength, build it. You have one life, one chance to be a legend. Every single second you waste brings you closer to the grave. And when you're on your deathbed, looking back at your life, will you be proud or will you be filled with regret? Your time is now. The weak will stay weak. The strong will rise. So which one are you? No one is coming to save you. Read this carefully. No one is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not the government, no one. If you don't take control of your life, you will remain exactly where you are, weak, broke, and forgotten. Most men spend their entire lives waiting for the perfect time, waiting for motivation, waiting for someone to hand them success. That time will never come. The only way out is to grab life by the throat and force it to give you what you want. You think the world cares about your problems? It doesn't. You think complaining will make you rich, strong, or powerful? It won't. The only way to win is to take full control of your body, your mind, your money, and your destiny. Destroy weakness before it destroys you. Weakness is a disease. And like any disease, if you don't destroy it early, it will consume you. It will creep into your habits, your mindset, your relationships, until one day you wake up realizing you've wasted your entire life. You feel lazy? Get up and move. You feel unmotivated? Do it anyway. You feel tired? Good. Keep pushing. Your feelings do not matter. Winners don't act based on feelings. They act based on discipline. That's why the strongest men in history, warriors, kings, and conquerors, were feared and respected. They controlled their emotions. They controlled their actions. And because of that, they controlled the world. The 3 pillars of masculine power. If you want to escape mediocrity, you must master these 3 areas. Physical strength. A weak body is a weak mind. Hit the gym. Train like a warrior. Because one day, your strength might be the only thing that saves you. Financial independence. Money is power. Without it, you are a slave. Get your finances in order. Stop wasting time. Build wealth so you can live on your own terms. Mental toughness. Life will break you if you let it. Weak men crumble. Strong men adapt, fight, and win. You master these 3, and you become unbreakable. You become the kind of man people respect, admire, and fear. You think you have time? You don't. Every second that passes is a second closer to your death. And if you're wasting those seconds scrolling mindlessly, playing video games, eating garbage, making excuses, are already dead inside. A real man lives with urgency. He treats every day as if it's his last. He doesn't waste time. He doesn't procrastinate. He doesn't hesitate. He acts. He builds. He dominates. So, what's it going to be? Will you continue to be weak, lost, and average? Or will you take action, become the man you were born to be, and conquer your life? The world respects strength, not excuses. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you saw a weak man being respected? Never. Society doesn't care about your struggles, your emotions, or your excuses. It only respects power, dominance, and result. The weak get walked on. The strong walk forward. That's life. You can either accept it and become a force to be reckoned with, or you can sit around whining while stronger men take everything you wish you had. You don't have money? Make some. You're out of shape? Get in the gym. You lack confidence? Work on yourself until you become undeniable. Stop waiting for someone to feel sorry for you. No one cares. The only thing that matters is what you do about it. Your emotions are your enemy. Weak men let their emotions control them. They're reactive, impulsive, and fragile. One little setback, and they break. That's why they lose. A real man, he controls his emotions. He feels pain, but keeps moving. He feels fear, but acts anyway. He understands that emotions are temporary, but results last forever. The reason most men fail is because they're soft. They let their feelings dictate their actions. They quit when things get hard. They complain instead of adapting. That's why they stay stuck in the same miserable cycle year after year. Feeling sad? Get up and work. Feeling lost? Find a purpose and chase it relentlessly. Feeling weak? Good. Use it as fuel to become strong. Your emotions don't matter. Your results do. Become the man that cannot be ignored. Think about the greatest men in history: warriors, kings, billionaires, conquerors. They weren't passive. They weren't weak. They were relentless. They built themselves into men the world had no choice but to respect. And you have that same potential. The only thing stopping you is your own weakness. The moment you decide to eliminate all excuses and commit to greatness, your life changes forever. Want power? Build yourself into someone powerful. Want respect? Earn it through action, not words. Want freedom? Stop making excuses and take it. There are two types of men in this world: the ones who make things happen and the ones who watch. Which one will you be? This is your last warning. Life isn't going to wait for you. Opportunity isn't going to knock twice. Every second wasted is a second you'll never get back. You will either rise and take control, become a man of power, wealth, and discipline, or you will fade into the background like every other forgettable, weak, average man. I don't care what you choose, but if you choose weakness, don't come crying when life crushes you. Because life doesn't care. The only question is, do you? The legacy of a man at the end of your life, when everything is said and done, what will they say about you? Will they remember you as a man of strength, power, and influence? Or will you be just another forgotten name, buried beneath a lifetime of excuses? A real man thinks about legacy. He knows that every action, every habit, every decision he makes today determines how he will be remembered. Weak men leave nothing behind: no impact, no influence, no respect. But strong men, they build empires. They create something that lasts beyond their own existence. So I'll ask you again, what will they say about you? That you were a leader? That you inspired others? That you built something great? Or that you wasted your life just like everyone else? The man who cannot be broken? A man's strength isn't just about muscle, it's about mindset. The world will try to break you. You will face pain, failure, betrayal, loss. Most men crumble under the pressure. They retreat, they quit, they make excuses. But the real ones, the elite, they stand tall no matter what. Because they understand one thing: pain is temporary, but power is eternal. Every time life knocks you down, you have two choices. Stay down, complain, and let the world walk all over you. Get back up, fight harder, and prove that nothing can stop you. The first option leads to weakness, regret, and a forgotten life. The second, that's how legends are made. Your final choice. I've given you the blueprint. I've told you exactly what needs to be done. The only thing left is for you to decide. Will you continue living in mediocrity, making the same excuses, doing nothing with your life? Or will you rise, take control, and become the man you were born to be? This is your moment. This is your time. This is your last chance to break free and dominate. Because once today is gone, you never get it back. So make your decision right now. Rise or be forgotten. Enough talk. Now it's time to act. Every man watching this right now has two choices. Close this video and go back to the same weak, unfulfilled, mediocre life you've been living. Keep scrolling. Keep making excuses. Keep wasting your potential. Stand up, take control, and commit to being the strongest version of yourself. Right now. No hesitation. No second chances. The weak will choose the first option. The strong will choose the second. What you need to do right now: fix your body, get in the gym, train hard, no more excuses. Weakness is unacceptable. Fix your mind, read, learn, develop discipline, stop entertaining weak thoughts. Fix your finances, find ways to make money on your terms, escape the system. Fix your circle, cut out losers, surround yourself with people who push you to be great. Most men won't do it. They'll nod their heads, feel motivated for 5 minutes, then go back to being lazy. Don't be most men. The challenge If you're truly serious about becoming a real man, about winning, dominating, and taking control, then here's your challenge. Right now, take action. Do one thing that moves you closer to your goal. Get up and work out. Start that business. Cut off distractions. Prove to yourself that you're different. If you can't do that, you were never serious in the first place. This is your last warning. Time doesn't wait. Opportunity doesn't knock twice. If you don't act now, you never will. Be relentless. Be disciplined. Be unstoppable. This is your moment. Your one shot at becoming the man you were meant to be. So what's it going to be? Rise or be forgotten?